as he like went to like drive off, like proper like slammed it in, he'd accidentally put it in reverse and fucking twatted some car behind him.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to the Last Ever podcast. Here with myself, David,
Zav,
Lee. I didn't think we were saying our own names, man.
That's it. That's the one.
That's not the one. That's
the
not
one.
the fuck had being the one. It's been a long time coming for Matty to be in the pod chair.
I know, you kept asking me loads of times, but just a busy guy.
Life gets in the way, man.
Honestly,
We've got a waiting list.
Honestly, I just got so much on.
Honestly,
I just
like,
can't.
literally, just from, I don't know, like my calendar from day to day. It's
Honestly.
fucking mad, but
Running around like a blue ass fly day to day.
yeah, literally.
How's the flight going?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Nearly there. Obviously, fucking just in time for her to put up all the mortgage rates. So that's a great time to buy. But yeah, nah. All I need to do now is a bathroom, to be fair. So pretty buzzing. Just have a little walk-in thing. It's a fucking nightmare getting in the tub, especially after a night out. Trying to, like, when you get in the shower, didn't you? You got like climb in.
Oh, you got.
I was
I
having
thought you meant after a night out you always have a bath.
no.
Just soaping himself
No,
up.
I'm a shower guy. I literally, whenever I get in for like anything I've been to, I always have to shower. And it's just like, if you're drunk or whatever, like it's long, like trying to climb in the tub to like get shower.
Just an
yourself.
injury pending.
Whereas now I'm just going to have a walk-in shower. So,
Do you not do that on holiday though? Like when you're pissed?
What?
Have a bath.
Have a shower?
Yeah. Like
Bath?
on holiday? No, not bath. Shower.
Yeah, I do it on the regs.
Yeah, I have a shower after a night out.
Yeah.
What, when
Best
you get
thing.
pissed?
Yeah.
I have to.
If I can.
Well, it depends where I've been. If I've been to like a rave or a festival, then absolutely.
Yeah,
If I've just
yeah,
been to
yeah.
like the fucking Weatherspoons, then probably not.
It is quite live though.
What, having a shower?
Put some music on. Little vibey.
Yeah, I don't know. I sort of fear for myself getting in that tub. Like I tripped a couple of times and nearly, like also, when I used to like live with my mum, like she'd be like, there'd be a couple of times when I'd get out and I've like tripped and also I'd like knock into the door. She'd be like, "You're right," and I'm like, "I'm not convinced, but like I'm alive." Put it that way.
Up, could you?
Whereas when I stayed with my nan, she just had a walk-in shower. So literally, you
Oh,
just walk in there, hit the switch, and literally she even had a chair. So like you can literally just sit in this chair and you're just slumped in it.
Do you know
like
what's
that,
the best
like
thing?
5 a.m.
What's that?
Having shit before a shower. Just walking straight
That's
in it.
standard though. You have to.
Mate, if
No,
you have a shower and then come out and then realise you need
Hey,
a
that
shit,
ruins
that's
it.
one of the
Oh,
worst.
wait, wait,
And
wait.
it's slipping off
Be
the
honest.
fucking.
Be honest. If you need a shit after you shower and you shit after you shower,
you
do
shower
get
again.
back, do you get back in? Be honest.
Yeah, you shower again.
Depends
No,
how,
just wipe my arse.
depends how bad the
What?
shit was.
Yeah.
Well, no,
No.
it does, doesn't it? Because let's say, for example, like I've just had a shit throughout the normal course of the day. I wouldn't then think, oh fuck,
No,
I need
no,
to have a
shower,
shower
yeah.
now.
Exactly.
Like,
But if
I
you've
mean,
had a
like,
shower,
like,
yeah,
straight,
yeah,
like
yeah.
straight out of
Yeah.
the shower.
Yeah,
No,
I'll
so
go
tell
have a
shower
shower,
thing,
quick
that's
shower
not-
again. I'll have a quick shower
You've
again.
got it
I'll
up to
reload I'll reload
temperature.
and
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
also,
You
if
gotta
I'm going to do
reload.
shit, like I'm not sitting on the toilet like dripping wet, so I would have dried myself partly as well.
You
Nah,
just got to dry your
I
arse
just wipe
before
my
you
ass,
shit.
man.
Yeah, but what?
I just wipe my ass.
Yeah, that's true. But then what if you're turtling?
Yeah, but then you're starting your day with like a shitty ass.
Well, no, 'cause you wipe your ass.
No, is it
Yeah,
like
but
you
it
wipe
doesn't-
your
it's not-
bum cheeks before you sit on the toilet seat?
What?
Just when
Are
you're.
you coming from the point of view like you feel like you've invested something in showering and
No,
cleaning
but
yourself,
I'll
so
say-
you want the return on investment still?
No, but like
I haven't been clean for long
Say you've
enough.
just got out of the shower, you're drying yourself and you need a shit.
bro, not even that.
No,
you're-
but I
you're
think I'm clever enough to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like,
you're-
you
so
know
if
it's
you-
coming.
It don't creep up
They-
on you.
they
does
do.
It
No,
don't just
I'm-
suddenly go
I'm
bang.
in
I
and
need
out
to
in
go
the
now.
No,
Well,
they do.
sometimes they do.
I'm in and out of the shower in 4 minutes, I
Yeah.
reckon. Like, no longer. I'm literally jump in, quick shower, wash, and I'm out again. If I need a shit, I know before I'm getting in the
Yeah,
shower.
you know, man. It doesn't. It's not literally like in the space of 5 minutes. You're like, oh my god, I need to. Like, I'm like you know, like when DPD gives you a delivery slot window. Like, I
Yeah.
know the status, man. I'm tracking it.
Those slots.
Unless you've
the
had a
DPD
roomie.
slots are terrible, man.
Well, they're bang on time.
Nah, they're not.
fucking not.
They're always bang on time.
Nah.
DPD shit.
Oh no, wait,
DPD
no,
Daniel
it's
at work.
what's it called?
Excuse
No,
me.
it's called Every. Now,
Every.
innit? Like
En-
fucking, the
what's it
old
called?
Hermes.
Hermes.
I can't stand delivery drivers. I'm free to, after everything would have flattened out, I'm free to, like, honestly. Like, there was these two, when they dropped, bearing in mind my sofa turned up, I had to wait 6 months for this sofa, right? So you pay like an extra £200 for them to deliver the thing, like to take it up. Because obviously I'm on the second floor. So you pay them like this extra money for them to take it up, right? So like the guys turn up and like literally one of them's like, we tried the corner piece first and he's like, this ain't gonna fit through. And I'm like, mate, I've waited 6 months for this. like
It's gonna
you
work.
could, like there's a way, like if I take that fucking door off, like that door will come off. And he's like, I can't. He goes, honestly, nah. And he's trying for like, him and his mate are like trying for 20 minutes. The other guy's bang on it. He's like, no. He's looking at opening windows, doing all sorts. Then like, all of a sudden it comes to me. I'm like, oh, the bottom floor flats have like patio doors at the back. I was like, so if we could go through one of them and then come in, I was like, maybe that's a route. And then this guy's like, he goes, can't do that. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't do that? And he goes, well, if I break something, I'll lose my job. And I'm like, mate, I'm like, come on,
That's
man.
a risk I'm willing
So, like,
to take
I
at
was
this
like,
age.
trust me. I was like, no, any damage you do, I'll pay for. So knocked on the woman's door, and she's like, yeah, it's fine. Like, you can bring it through. He's still like, no. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. And I'm like, mate, come on. He goes, I'll have to cancel the order. I'm like, I've waited 6 months. 6 months. I'm like, I've got like deck chairs up there. I'm like, please, right? I'm like, literally, like, they're not even mine. They're Jamie's. Right? Literally they got these 2 red deck chairs sitting there.
Festival chairs.
Like, I'm watching the football like that, and I'm like, the only good thing is I had a cup holder. But other than that, right? And literally, this guy's, and in the end, I persuade him to do it. And then obviously I get it all up there. And then it won't go through the other door. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. So I have to take the door off his hinges. I'm like, what is going on? And then the worst bit about that all was, like, literally at the end of it, so I think, like, oh, I'm going to piece my sofa together. So I put it together, and I'm like, something came right here. And literally, they sent me 2 left arms. Like, so I'm looking at this, and I'm like, no. I was like, no. I was like, no. Like, surely not. So I phone them up, and I'm like, they're like, no. They're like, the thing is, right, so I class this as a left arm, yeah?
Did you buy a left-handed sofa
No,
by
so you put
accident?
your left arm. So
Green and yellow.
apparently everyone's left-handed. No, so like I class this as a left arm bit, right? So this is the piece I had. So I was like, you sent me 2 of these, right? They're like, no, we class that as a right arm. And I'm like, why? They're like, well, we just do. And I'm like, but that don't make no fucking sense.
Depends
does
which
it?
way you're looking at the sofa, I suppose.
But you still don't put your right arm on it, do you? You don't lean across like that.
But only if you're facing that way.
Right? Well, yeah, which you would have been the other bit, I suppose. Right, and then she goes, oh, no, it's fine. She goes, I sorted it out for you. I've got you the new bit delivered. I was like, all right, when? She goes, 11 weeks. I was like, surely somebody out there, like, if I've got 2 right arms, surely somebody else got 2 left arms. And she was like, well, it
You have
don't
to
work
be
like that.
up.
So in the end, I just got to wait. November the 11th, I'll actually be able to have a full piece of my sofa.
So where's the,
So wait,
where's
is
the
it,
other
like,
left
if-
arm now?
I'm just like, I'll be facing that way.
No, you'd be facing the wrong way,
Yeah.
if you had it.
That's alright.
Oh, brilliant. No, but the thing is, right, so that the other piece, which is the wrong piece, they're like, oh, we normally leave that with you in case you want to use it. I was like, well, ain't much fucking use, is it? I was like, what am I going to do? Look at the wall.
What, in case the other part like breaks?
I was like, I know it'll happen. I'll damage that bit and then you'll charge me for it. So, yeah, now I've got to wait till November the 11th for a new piece to turn up. So.
But you get to keep the other left one.
No, that's gone back. I said, come
Oh.
and get it. Like, come on, like, I do not want some other... That's just sitting there, not
They probably
facing
charged
the
you
wrong way.
for the collection and all.
I was like, honestly. She goes, oh, yeah, we'll come get that next week. I was like, all right, brilliant. Thanks for that.
I'll be fucking fuming.
Oh,
I'll be straight on emails.
So-
Talking
Oh,
So
mate,
by
I
Chri-
did
by
get,
Christmas-
I got £600 off, to be fair.
oh, fair.
By Christmas, you'll have a fully working sofa.
Well, technically, November the 11th.
Oh,
So
fantastic.
technically, the entire flat should be finished by
Well,
the
at
end
least
of November.
at least you'll be settled for Christmas, eh?
Well, yeah, we had to get the old decks and that up. So, yeah, it should be good. But
So you've returned your deck chairs now, then?
no, I'm keeping them. You know, they come right in handy.
Yeah.
They're sitting in the cupboard.
Knowing you're like, the sofa will probably fucking break or something.
Now,
so-
my fear is that obviously when I did it, I've told them, like, obviously matey described it to me on the phone, but I've obviously told them 2 left arms. So my fear is on November 11th, the same piece turns up.
Oh,
Which
Fuck.
I can, like, honestly, it's like, it stresses me out. Like,
if I was to pray for anything, it would be that.
I genuinely would, I'd just say, just come take the whole thing. I was like, just take the whole thing with you.
I don't want
Get
it.
rid
I'll
of
go
it.
back
Get
to my
a
deck
refund.
chairs.
yeah.
I'll go back to my deck chairs. They give me no trouble, and you got a drink thing. Like literally, yeah. It's been one thing after the other, but
Oh mate, speaking of deck chairs, shit, fucking. So I was on Twitter just like scrolling through the other day, and I don't. That's it's like this American artist called Safari. Basically like Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend, but he was on this show called like I think it's like some rap show, whatever, like rap like reality TV thing, and someone's just flaming him, so he gets pissed off and he tries to do like the storm out thing. He gets up, starts like dashing shit all over the room, yeah. But as he picks up his fucking deck chair to throw it over his head, he's let it go too early. It's fucking twatting him in the back of the head on cam. I was gonna say, what's the one thing when you're vexed, yeah, that will send you through the fucking roof?
What do you mean? That,
Mate,
like,
when
that
you,
would
when you
annoy
get
me?
like your fucking, like, if you try and like, when you're in a rush or something, and your belt loop gets caught on the
Oh,
fucking
fucking
handle, or like, or when you're in the car and you try and grab something, you lean forward and the fucking belt just and you're fucking sitting there like that for a sec. Anything like that. Whenever you're in a rush or anything, everything possible goes wrong. Everything.
It's fucking morning rush as well. Morning rush is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Today, I used to be a nightmare. So like, it was like a running joke. Like when I lived with my nan, she'd be like, so I'd leave and she'd be like, "I'll see you in a minute."
Forget
And
something
I'd be
all
like,
the
"Oh
time.
nah," so I'd like, "Nan, I've definitely got everything this time." She'd be like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, 100%." Then like 15, 20 minutes later, she just hear my key turn or me knocking on the door. She'd be like, "What'd you forget?" And I'd be like, "Oh, wallet," like, or tickets or whatever. Like literally all the time. But I don't know, stalling my car like pissing me off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
Oh mate,
I always do it.
we were driving back from like Westfield or something, and it was like some fucking shit journey home. Like we'd already been. Is that when we were stuck in the car park for like an
Yeah.
hour? So it was a shit journey home. We were already pissed off, and then we were at the some fucking big roundabout, and people kept cutting him up to go into the lane. So he's fucking fuming. So he slammed his brakes on. He was like, "You fucking cunt, all of this." Right? And then as he like had to slam his brakes on, we like stopped like halfway through the roundabout, and then as he like went to like drive off, like proper like slammed it in, he'd accidentally put it in reverse and fucking twatted some car behind him.
It was a brand new Mercedes.
We pull over, right, and then we're like, "Oh fucking hell, I don't need this."
Because it's one of them, yeah, when you go first, but then reverse is the next one.
We
but
get
just
out.
you're
Rage,
probably
I
so
rage.
angry, you pushed
Like,
it
honestly,
down, innit?
because my power, I've just gone like that, like straight into reverse, and you've just gone like that, and I've gone shit.
We get out. This geezer must have been about 7'2".
Oh,
He's just
yeah.
staring down at Matt. I'm just like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, mate. I just don't know what happened there."
To be fair, he was the
Just had a
nicest.
bad
To
day.
be fair, he's the soundest guy. Like we literally looked at the front of his car, and there was no damage, and then like we looked at mine, there was nothing. So
He
it
got
was
back in the
sweet.
car afterwards. He just looked at me and went,
So that was a fucking moment, wasn't it? Deary me. But, yeah. But the old cars, I mean, they don't serve me well, to be honest. But
"You ain't had much luck with that one, have you?"
What, have you smashed up their cars?
No, it's just cost him fucking 3 times
No,
what
see,
he paid for it.
I've smashed it up one. I've smashed it up a couple of times, to be fair. One time was not my fault. Someone went smashed into me on a motorway.
Oh.
And the other time.
And then the other time I hit a roundabout. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it just crept up on him.
It came out of nowhere.
Do you know what I mean?
I knew
crept up
I
on
knew
it.
the
They're
car was-
notorious for it.
Roundabout.
Yeah, I knew the car was damaged.
Who
when
the
I,
fuck put that roundabout there?
but the thing was, I knew the car was damaged, and I had to go fucking walking down the road to get the wheel.
I've never had like any accidents really.
Have you not?
Not really.
The way
I remember
drive,
when
that's
I remember when
crazy.
you were like, "Oh, something stinks in my car," and then you remember
what?
like the
Wait,
Corsa you had,
Oh.
and you're like, "Oh,
yeah.
something smells," and you just looked in the grill and there was like a bird.
Fucking bird. A whole bird was in my fucking like front grill.
It was just cooking up.
Cooking it off on the way to St Albans.
But yeah, mate, them things are fucking naughty. Like, so me and Bert went to it's like Chicken George, right? But like it's in Harlow, and there's no queues or nothing. Whereas Chicken George, you have to go and you queue up for like an hour and a half, don't you? Like it's fucking mad. Like just to get a fucking bit of food. So we went to this gaff, and we're driving back. Literally, there's nobody on the motorway. It's just me and him poodling along. Like we're well happy, thinking we're gonna get fucking our little munch on in a minute. Like it's gonna be wonderful. Then literally, I just all of a sudden, like just something comes out of nowhere from the side of me. I fucking go like that, like swerve. Like this fucking bird like smashes into the window, like smashes my wind mirror off. It's like a £350 wind mirror. And I'm like, mate, I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, this bird's just committed suicide.
Kamikaze bird, man.
I was like, why has it done that? Like it literally just went twat into like the corner of the car. And like I proper shit myself, and Bert's like, what the fuck was that? Honestly, I was like, no. I was like, literally, I phoned up the mechanic, and he goes, yeah, he goes, ain't gonna be cheap. I was like, what do you mean ain't gonna be cheap? It's a wingman, put a bit of glass in it. He goes, yes, but yours is electric. I was like, oh, I bet it fucking is. Do you know what I mean? I was like, fucking hell. Honestly, I reckon I've paid that car twice over.
so annoying.
Do you reckon the bird died?
Fucking hope so.
I was getting an invoice, man.
Fucking hell. Honestly. But
Roll it.
yeah,
I was gonna throw it, but I thought that's
they're just
a
Fucking
recipe for
glass
disaster.
in the
bottle. That's the
vodka.
stupidest
Yeah.
idea you could have had.
Yeah.
with his catch as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's a small story, but it just intrigued me that I heard, like, it was on a different TikTok thing, but it just interests me. It's like people talk about toxic people, and this story just revealed like the depths of women. How far they'll go.
God,
Like,
that's a strong start.
It horrified me, right? Because people always say like guys are toxic, but this is bad. So there's a guy and a girl, right? And the girl's like a bit worried that the guy might leave, and he's apparently like a really heavy sleeper. So for like all the time they're together, every night when he goes to bed, right, she'd put a nicotine patch on him, right? And right, every night, and then before he woke up, like she'd take it off him, right? And the idea was that obviously if he ever left her, he'd start getting withdrawals and he'd associate with her.
Fucking hell.
Fuck.
That's actually so
That's
smart.
genius.
That's so
That's
fucking
fucking
smart.
Yeah,
genius.
that's what I'm saying is that's so cunning. Like you thought long and hard about that. Like you're worried. But yeah, so if he like ever gets with like if he ever leaves her, obviously he won't have the nicotine.
Yeah,
he'll start feeling eerie and he'll be like he must
associate
associate with her.
Fucking, that's.
I was
that's
fine when I was
genius.
with her.
That's genius, to be fair.
But yeah. I mean, I'd like to think that I'd notice someone putting a nicotine patch on me every morning. So obviously, the validity of the story is obviously like to an extent, but still.
Still funny. Fucking hell. Well, what do you even do in that situation?
Where'd
Well, you
get-
don't know, do you?
Where'd you get nicotine patches from?
Deary me, wow.
Start putting in people.
But I mean, you wouldn't know, would you?
No.
You need me.
Unless you're that guy on Reddit.
How
who's
does that
like,
even work? Like, how's the nicotine patch?
At some point, right, for long enough for him to get addicted to fucking this
Yeah.
nicotine, right? At one point, he's gonna open an eye and see her trying to remove this patch.
Yeah, innit? I swear the best.
What the
thing
fuck are you doing?
don't know.
But surely at one point she slept longer than him, and he's gone.
No,
fucking
you,
plaster on me.
you could easily put it somewhere where you don't realise. The middle of your back. If you put it in the middle of your back, you
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I
even-
know.
No,
How
but
can you? How
yeah,
can
true.
you can't? You
How
can't.
often would you check the middle of your back?
Yeah, but you
though?
can fit if
You
I
can't
woke
when
up-
you're
Don't check
sleeping.
the
When
middle
you're
of your back
sleeping.
every
Yeah, but
morning.
you're talking about when you wake up.
Just in
like, what
case.
if you woke up before her?
You wouldn't be able to see it unless you got your phone out and be like, "What the fuck's that?" And if you're sleeping on it,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know.
I mean, like I said, there is like obviously we don't know the truth to this story, but still, like someone to go to that length.
You'd also
Right.
have to be a really fucking heavy sleeper to not know. I'd be able to notice someone touching me in the
Oh, I
middle of the
don't
night.
know. I reckon if you did,
I
it to
don't
Ja-
know.
I reckon, let's try it on
Reckon-
Jamie.
No.
Jamie's
you
a heavy
don't.
sleeper.
Jamie's fucking sleeps too heavily. Jamie sleeps like he's dead.
Bro, I've never known someone other than like a newborn baby be able to sleep for 15 hours straight, right? Not even after a night out.
Yeah.
Like we've not gone out. My last message to him is at 10 in the evening. He don't fucking reply till 4 o'clock. And they say, "Oh, sorry, man, I
No.
just woke up."
Have you-
Honestly,
How?
Have you ever been in the same house then when he wakes up at them stupid times? He wakes up with an attitude. It's like, bruv, how?
Mate.
You not fully
No.
recovered?
Yeah.
no,
God,
I've never,
fucking knackered, mate.
Fuck off.
he literally when we
You've
went,
missed a whole day.
right, he'll vouch this, right? When we went to Creamfields, right? Like he woke up early and Bert was like a bit snoozy and Bert weren't really doing much, and he was hammering Bert all day. He's like, "Oh, you're a pussy." Like,
Fucking
have a
come all
drink
this
and that.
way. You're just
He's
sitting there
going-
on your phone.
He's
What are
like,
you
yeah,
doing?
hammering him. Like literally, he will not leave him alone for like 30 seconds. Right? Literally, me and Bert like were like, "Oh, let's go." I can't remember what we did. We had to go to like there was like a co-op shop or something like that. So we were like, "Let's walk there." So we walk there and we come back right, and we find Jamie. And I've never seen anybody like this. We find him spark out of sleep, right? But his eyelids are open, like he's asleep.
He looked dead.
His eyes wide open.
I can't
And
even.
I was like, "Are you okay?" And he's just there, like, I just fucking like lit out.
I can't even laugh at that.
Yeah, you sleep with your eyes open.
Oh, in
That-
where
that's
was it?
weird.
Malia.
Malia,
my fucking
we went to the
Sunbeds.
beach and he's just like on the sunbed, like,
I'll be able to find it somewhere. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't even remember falling asleep there, but it was after like. So
it was
we
like
got-
in it was in like 5 minutes. You were just asleep.
We'd
and I was just like,
we'd gone to like Malia, just fucking like heavy drinking and shit. and it got to like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and we're walking. Malio's like the fucking shortest strip I've ever seen. Like, you can walk straight down to the beach, and then we've gone there like literally like crack of dawn, and then all I see the next morning is a fucking video of me like that, head back. But I'm like with my eyes like open.
I need, mate, the fucking guy at the beach bar nearly fucking wanted to kill me.
What at that beach bar?
Yeah.
What?
I was pulling down the fucking
umbrella
thing.
You know how he is on fucking nights out, just an idiot. He was like, there was like these little like fucking decorative like palm trees, and so he was just there fucking like tagging it, and then this guy comes over like this
proper fucking English fucking nonsense.
Zav is just a big kid though.
Yeah.
Like, you're not in Benidorm.
Just entertained by the most basic.
But the thing is though, them fucking Greek security guards don't fuck around.
Mate,
I saw one of them kick some kid's head in.
Right, I've never seen anything
mine.
like
it wasn't mine.
When we went to Magaluf, like, so it was our first lads holiday. We're at 18. Obviously, you just walk up. I don't know if you've ever been. You just walk up and down the strip, and it's just like, honestly, it's just fucking so many geezers trying to pull birds.
I don't really.
And it's like just rowdy guys, right? And then like we go to go in this club because they do like the little deals. Where it's like you get 5 shots and a thing if
and
you
a balloon.
Yeah,
fucking €2.
Well, to be fair, this was before balloons were a thing. And so we walk in there, and then we're like, oh, this shit, we'll go back to the next club. I like this Mexican like bouncer. He was like quite stocky, like just looked like, well, I don't know, not to be stereotypical, but classic Mexican.
Continues to be immediately stereotypical.
I'll do it anyway.
It's like when you say no offense, then continue to be immediately offensive.
Well, this Mexican guy, like, he was fucking like shredded, and literally, like, he said, "Oh, like, you're leaving already," and someone like said a comment to him, and he looked like, give us this proper like dirty look, and then we went in the next bar, thought nothing of it. Then literally we come out of there, and all of a sudden we see like this fucking crowd like kicking off, and it's the Mexican bouncer from the bar before, right? And we literally just see him go crack, 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 crack. Then he done it a few more times, and these geezers are spark out, right? Literally like 6 of them. And then like he looks at us and he's like,
"You're fucking neck."
Like, literally, we're just saying, we're like, no, mate. I was like, nah, I'll have none of that.
What a
we're
fucking
like,
hit list. You know how cold it is to finish cracking my man and be like, you.
I want more.
Like, I was like, no. I was like, surely you don't remember me.
What's that place in the
What do you mean, don't remember you from 10 minutes ago? It's just one next bar.
What's that place in the O2 and that, like, ex-boxer was there, like, being a bouncer there? And some guy was
he was on some other podcast.
Yeah.
He said he kind of regrets like doing it.
Fuck him.
Maybe he was being a tit,
he was being a twat.
Like, fair enough. If someone's being an absolute mug, fair enough, you're going to get sparked up by a bouncer.
Like, he caught him clean though, innit?
Yeah, but fuck him. Like, if you're being a dickhead, then so be it. Do you know what I mean? Like, act accordingly.
Like, I was watching the podcast. He was actually talking about it, and
Like him, like he was on it.
Yeah.
Wait, did he get sacked for it?
No.
Oh.
So
no,
it was like this. The whole like conundrum of this thing happened for like fucking ages. Like, he was talking about like he had a talk with the guy prior in the bathroom, being like, look, just chill out. We can sort this thing out. And the guy was just like going like nuts for like 20 odd minutes, and then by the time of that video, just slept a minute. But
that's enough
opportunity. You step to a bouncer anyway. Obviously unlucky that it's a fucking ex-boxer that's fought.
Yeah, I mean they have got.
But you could tell by the fucking size of the geezer compared to the guy that went for it. Like it's just not a war you're gonna win.
Remember that video outside Nottingham in Ink? You see that video? The bouncer just absolutely like northern bouncers. You don't want to fuck with northern bouncers because they're just absolute.
I mean, Northerners in general.
Yeah. You don't want to fuck with Northerners in general. There was a video outside.
You offended Mexicans and Northerners in the space of 2 minutes. Who's next?
I'm technically Northern, so I'm part of it. So.
Yeah, I want to. There's
some places up north you just don't want to.
Eastern European, I wouldn't ramp with. Northerners.
I get on with Eastern Europeans.
No, we see them go. So we went to like this when we went to Warsaw. We're at this club. We're at this club called Level 57. The stupid thing was, our mate asked why it was named that. And it's like, well, because you got 57 floors, you fucking spastic. But there you go. Anyway, but we was in this club, and like we were sound, like, so we were just chilling there. Literally, you could buy like these huge bottles of Grey Goose. Like, not even like where they bring out flies and that. It's literally, you could buy these things for like probably worked out like 40 quid. Like these huge
Just
bottles,
standard
man.
drink.
Like, and we just literally just like, yeah, sweet. Like we're fucking in our element.
Yeah.
And these other guys, these English guys, kicked off, and literally these fucking Polish bouncers just fucking like didn't even take them somewhere quiet. They literally beat the shit out of them in the middle of the dance floor. And I'm like, boys, now you know, like you need to be on your best behaviour because I'm playing no part in that. I was like, if you kick off, you're on your own. I was like, absolutely no chance.
Oh, what is the rule yet with say if we're all out, all 10 of us are out, and actually no, that's a bit different. So say if you're out with just like 2 people,
Bless you.
you're out with 2 people. One of your friend you already know is going to be like a fucking techie evening because he's already like shouting at bouncers and
Zav.
calling
No,
girls.
fuck off.
Yeah,
He's just
There's none of us in that group, but I like that though.
No, but so like,
Harry.
someone's just being super
Harry
aggro.
gets
Yeah, you're out with 2 of them. He starts a fight that he know he can't win.
Yeah.
Like he's starting on like 7 man to 3 ratios nuts to even.
I've never seen him
If
before in
it's-
my life.
What?
Who is this man?
I'm talking to the next crowd.
Fucking what's going on?
I'm
Nah,
joining in with the other geezers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like.
We're,
So then, like when we got in situation when we were younger, like if like it's just a one-on-one scrap, fair enough. If someone jumps in, you got to jump in, innit?
yeah, but
And it also depends what your mate's done. Like if
You
he's
know-
just
you-
getting loud, then
yeah,
like and
you
someone
know-
has a one-on-one fight, then just let him go at
we're,
it.
we're not really friends with people who like outly
Fight, yeah.
fucking want to fight.
We're
like,
not
want to
hooligans,
scrap people.
yeah.
Nah, it's a
Like
nonsense
the
thing.
people that are like that, like they've got something wrong.
They
They
need to
don't
stay
actually
home,
really
man.
care.
There
They
is-
don't
but
care
that's why
about
I won't
their
go
life.
to a normal nightclub now. Like, because that's the thing
full
you
of
get in
that,
it.
yeah.
Well,
Full of fights, man.
last
Watford is awful.
Like, you
for
think
it.
when we went
I
out,
mean-
right? The last time we went out, do you remember we was in Shoreditch and like that guy, them 2 guys were like kicking off, and I'm not talking to him. Like, what you on about? Do you remember?
Was I there?
Yeah,
I
don't
there?
you remember?
Oh,
Like,
like
after
the other week.
no, it's when we sent him home.
Oh.
It was when we sent him home, and then
yeah,
like,
yeah,
all the guys in the bar.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't know about sent me home. I went of my own accord. I don't listen to you lot.
Mate,
Was I
mate,
there?
Harry got you an Uber.
Yeah, but you didn't
you
send me
packing.
home.
He sent you.
I
packing, mate.
willingly
I remember
went.
that.
He said, Lee, it's time to go home.
I
Was
remember
he
that.
fighting
He
it?
might not have been sent home. We said you should go home, and I tell you, there weren't much resistance.
No, they weren't.
It was.
That's a great idea.
I was fully on board with the
You
idea.
got me. Oh, all right then. Oh,
Who,
if you insist.
who were they having a go at?
I can't remember. I don't know
There's
why it
Harry.
started. But
Weren't
like,
me, I
literally,
wasn't there.
they just fucking started, and like.
No, maybe they weren't there.
Can't have been over.
But the thing is where you can't fucking take chances these days, do you?
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Like, you don't know, do you?
yeah.
Like,
Knife
that-
vibes.
Well, yeah,
You
no.
can't- you can't
Last time
pick
I
a
was
fight.
at in St Albans there in Vida,
Mm.
they were like, oh,
that
some
shows you
looting,
lied.
some looting guys. It's just like they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna stab you outside,
Yeah, but they're looting, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
and I was just like, there was like 8 of them.
Fuck me. Eliminated this. Brother.
Chill out, man.
That's a little bit strong.
Oh, that took so long to kick in.
That's
But
like
yeah.
my surprise to the Magnum.
No, they said we're gonna stab you outside. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay inside then.
Yeah.
Yeah, innit? Like,
I'm never leaving.
I'm not
You
leaving.
just got to be careful though, 'cause you don't know, do you? Like you see, like have you seen the videos of that guy? Like literally, like he's starting on these people, and to be fair, like one of them just stabs him in the neck, and like he
Yeah.
stands there for a split second, and he's
Oh,
done. Like
yeah.
why? You don't
It's
know
not
what
worth
people
it.
are doing. It just
No.
ain't worth it unless you're in your own town and you know who you're gonna have a row with. Like you, it's just not.
Yeah, but
fucking
even
just
so,
think- I
even
just
so,
think-
I mean, you don't wanna fight
even
anyway,
so,
but-
yeah.
I just think like fighting someone you don't know for no reason just doesn't make fucking sense to me.
why?
Gotta
I was thinking about it the
quash
other
that,
day.
man.
Like
Quash it.
you just meet some guy and then you two just stop punching
I just
each other.
laughed.
Like, what? Like, what? How does
It's
that
such
make
a weird
sense?
thing.
Like,
Isn't it?
Rarely for
just-
any fucking reason.
just go like.
I've got
just
more
say-
people to hate than you. Like you, just because you said shut up to me, I don't care. I really don't care.
You bumped into me and told me to shut up, and now
Yeah.
we should fight to the
and
death.
Or
yeah,
Watch
and
yourself.
bottle each other. Yeah.
Watch yourself, mate. All right, sorry.
Sorry,
Oh right.
I'll make a joke about it. So
Yeah, but
one
that's
time,
really what gets you in
yeah.
trouble.
no, yeah, it does. Because one time I was rolling a cigarette, he bumps into me. I was like, "You right, mate?" And he was like,
Who the
"Oh, you
fuck
right?"
are you
yeah.
talking to?
I know. He was like, You're right.
Yeah.
And he fucking. I
And the other
started
thing
laughing
is,
at him.
I mean, obviously I'm
I
vertically
laugh.
challenged, so like if
Vertically
like,
challenged.
so I normally tend to have a quick look and see what they're saying. Like, in terms, do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I can punch up, but I can only punch up so far. So, do you know what I mean?
If you've got to jump for the headbutt, it's not a good day, man.
If you kick off on me, you're above 6'2", then I'm just gonna walk away. Like that questions are.
You know,
That's why house raves are the thing, man.
Yeah,
Nightclubs
yeah,
are
yeah.
not
one.
It's true. That's
You get
why I
nice
prefer
people
raves
there.
than
Like,
anything.
You
'cause-
walk past someone, right? Let's say you stumble into someone, and like literally, they'll like probably tap you on the shoe, like you're right, son, and then just like you
Yeah.
carry
They're
on moving.
apologising to you, and
Yeah.
you've stumbled into them.
Like you
Yeah.
just
It's a
hit their
good
drink
vibe.
out their hand. They're like, do you know what, mate? It don't even matter. I
Yeah,
love
you've just
you.
you've just
club-
got your drink, just poured it all over them, and they go, "Oh, don't worry about it."
I
Do you know what,
happens,
mate?
fella.
Do you know what, mate?
Ah, hey,
That's,
I'm wet
I'll
now.
tell you what, son. That's fucking funny. That is. Do you know what? I love you. So
I
that
wish you were
guy-
my mate.
Some random guy. You couldn't do this in a normal nightclub, right? So we're in Warehouse Project. Right, this guy literally just like knocks into one of us, and he goes, "You right, boys?" And we're like, "You right, mate?" And he goes, "I'll never lose at rock paper scissors." I'm like,
Oh, so
I'm
good.
like, "You what?" And he goes, "You never lose at rock paper scissors." I went, "Neither do I, mate." Right? So we played like best out of 3, and then I beat him like every time. And then like we started talking to him, and then literally just shook our hands. Left. He goes, "I always lose, really." Go, good icebreaker though, isn't it?
and
Never
we,
saw him again.
yeah,
I was like, what a
we
guy.
think about him probably like once a month. We
Whoever
just think,
you are.
You know
If
what?
this
I
guy-
hope you're doing all
You know
right.
what, if this guy's out there, message in the comments because I want to know who this guy is.
I just
like-
want to know that you're all right.
I just want to meet you for a beer and just talk to you and how to work out how
Play
the rock paper scissors game come about.
Oh,
Like,
speaking of like simple games, when was the last time you lot just fucking foot race someone?
do you know what?
Test
Right?
of speed.
Nah, do you know what? Right, I always think about this: how sick it would be to play kids' games now as an adult. Like, imagine playing it, like us, lot,
Oh.
right? In like a park.
Oh,
Like,
We
we-
thought you home, man.
Yeah, like
That was
literally,
fucking class.
like
Kiss
literally.
chase.
Imagine that.
Oh.
What?
Wait.
Yeah. Imagine how crazy that'd be if
Yeah,
us
which
four,
one?
if us four just played piss chase like right now.
Yeah.
That's-
Mad. Anyone on it?
Yeah, no, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
That'd be bare weird. But unless like, I mean, I'd do it. If
Hey,
you
you
were
on
there.
it?